Hello? Is this alright? Okay, I see that there's an issue with captions. No captions, yeah. I thought I had that put in. One moment. Okay, that's weird. There we go. Hi everybody, it's me, Nether, your friendly local Magitech support agent. And I'm here to go and play a game with my friends, a game of Scion. Yeah. I don't really know what happened. I will have to check the logs, but OBS crashed, and that wasn't good. And it tried to, like, there was like a connection issue, and then it tried to reload, and then it crashed. But hopefully we'll get through that today. So I am privy to cat pictures in Discord. But let's bring in the rest of the team. I do not need to press that button. That would make me stop streaming. Instead, I'll have to press this button. Hello.
Hey, hello.
Hello.
Hi. We're talking about hitting the gritty.
Oh.
Apparently. You sound so upset by that. Like, oh, this was a mistake.
Like, what have I walked into? Also, I see that Michino has her captions on.
I do. I'm a good bean. Oh, let me tell you, I was such a good bean. I made sure to go to bed at a good time to be well rested.
Excellent.
Oh my god.
How lovely.
So I can actually be coherent this session. What'd you do, Alvarez?
I didn't do anything. I need to change the settings here because web captioner is reading my capture card, not my microphone.
Oh heck.
So the two of you just received a gift sub.
Thanks.
Red Ghost and Rubber Pirate got a gift sub, as did Zonnebloembeer, Salty Lamp, and Sir Chunks.
Okay.
That's such a good name, Sir Chunks.
Yeah, Sir Chunks is really good. He plays a lot of Yakuza at the moment.
I love that game.
Very good game.
They're like my favorite games.
They're very
Hello,
good.
people in the stream. We're in a box talking to you.
Yeah.
Not a box.
Oh.
Help us! We're trapped
Also-
inside.
Okay, cool.
Let
There we
us
go.
out.
Storm,
I like my
thank
box.
you so much for those gift subs and for the bits before, and Flutus, thank you so much for the resub.
You know,
I
Yeah,
will have
you
to
know.
figure out like how much I can put towards the server RAM, because apparently I do not get €2 per gift sub. That's
We'll play it by ear. We'll figure that out. But Red Ghost, you can now use, because I know that you're in the server, even if you're not active in there, you can use Nether's emotes and other Discord servers if you want.
yeah.
yeah.
They
By the
do
way,
slap.
Nether,
I do enjoy them.
Thank you very much.
Nether, if you're interested, I put a good Baloo picture in. Good.
He's such a good one.
Hold
He
on, I
stole
want
my
to see if this can
pillow.
work. I want to see if this can
Also,
work.
there is a video, but I'm not going to play that just yet because otherwise, like, people on stream will
Will
hear
hear.
it, but
Oh,
not see
it's
it.
like
And that's
it's a very simple video. Baloo was burrowed in Alvarez's blanket, and I touched it, and you just hear him going meow, and it's
cute.
very cute. Oh,
Agreed.
looks like Alvarez shared the. Did you
I
just
was-
share the link of?
Yeah, there's a way to put on images, but I don't know. Like, I have to save it and stuff
Oh.
like that. So,
So that
I
way,
was
if
just- because I know
Yes,
I have
Nether.
image in chat, but I just
Um,
don't have that. So
I mean, if you want, you can share them over at the planes meld where we
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I
have
would-
people that if they are
Let me
curious about
go.
joining me and Gamesy and Dunberry and Ray of Swords.
I just saw
I'm in there now too.
somebody's
Yeah.
fluffy. I just saw someone's fluffy kitten, Day Strawberry Short Snack. Their little fluffy baby when I clicked on
Mhm.
the server because I'm about to
Mm.
put pictures of Baloo and Delilah.
Mm-hmm.
I almost said Delu and Delilah. Hi, Camsy.
Delu and Balila, yeah. Oi, Gamesy.
Camsy, I'm about to put kitty pictures in the server. Prepare
Yeah.
yourself for babies.
This stream brought to you by the Plains Meld Discord server.
Basically, right now.
I mean, I'm very happy with the community that me and the other Planesmeld leaders have built up over time.
They are very good peeps.
I'm very grateful to be among them.
There's some cozy babies because the weather is getting cold over here.
Yeah, Baloo is a delight, and Delilah is also a delight.
She is
Delightful.
curled up actually
Delightful.
on my blanket right now.
Yay!
Being a comfy little girl. And sleeping on her
This
mama's
could just be
blankie.
the entirety of the stream.
Robot sounds very low, Averdall said. Can you say something, Robo?
Apparently not.
Robo?
Oh,
Robo!
Speak to a spirit.
Let's
Israth, do you
let's
have?
get the Ouija board.
We see that you have your captions on.
Yeah.
did he walk away and we just
Might
didn't
have.
hear it?
Oh, it's not him that's low, it's me that's low, then, if that's the case.
I have you at 150. I have
I'm also speaking
Robo
very
Pirate at
softly.
171. I do not know why it's that.
I better turn you down a bit.
That's right.
Robo's
That's
icon
because I
is lighting
adjusted my
up,
own
but
things.
Very occasionally.
Oh, if you mean on the stream, all that means is that his mic is picking up his output. Or
Mhm.
can. It's happened before. It's been quite amusing sometimes to see our captions on his thing.
Mhm.
There's no practically.
Yeah, we don't hear Robo at the moment either.
I'm quiet.
There we
There you
go!
I thought we were gonna have to whip out the Ouija board to like connect to your spirit.
I can try.
I mean,
But I have no
Luigi
soul.
doesn't do anything and still wins.
Ah,
True.
damn it, we only have the Waluigi board.
That's fine. I can work with that.
Everything just says wah. Oh, I just took a cute picture. of
It's just
Delilah.
the opposite of whatever the spirit is saying.
I need to see a picture of a Waluigi board, and it's literally everything is just wah. It was so great.
Okay.
Gamesy is being a gremlin in chat.
I do not know
Good.
if Robo Pirates captions are on, though. Oh, there they are.
Wait,
They
I don't get it,
do
exist.
Camsy. I'm trying to understand.
Gamesy
That's the
just
spirit.
won-
God,
Think about it.
What are you trying to
what-
understand?
What
Gamesey's joke.
Camsy meant.
Amesie's
Oh.
being horny.
Oh, kindred spirit. I'm just really
Oh.
slow.
Don't worry, I'll never understand.
It's
That's
okay,
fine.
Kestrith. I don't understand most things. That's why I just default to talking about animals.
We appreciate all levels of spice. We appreciate all levels of hee-hoo.
Hee-hoo.
I'll just stand in the back and do thumbs up.
Gamesey, you know what you did.
Alright. Are we ready?
I think
don't
I'm ready.
know.
As ready as we'll ever be.
I've been vibrating all these last 2 weeks. Let's go.
Let's go.
Joe?
Jody needs to Jody needs to fight a fridge with spaghetti.
Yes,
that's
I need to
right.
read a map.
I'm so
So
excited.
we're both doing things.
Keystrip, apparently my captions made your name into Cake Strip.
That's fine. Pronounce my name however you want.
Okay. So,
I like that. Okay.
You got it, K-Sizzle.
I
Alright.
Sorry. Sorry.
Now, does
Alright,
someone
please
want to
continue.
handle the recap of last time, or do we want me to do it? Because
We
I
were
said
professional
already.
stalking.
Okay, there
there
we
we were, professional stalking. After we had met up in Park Leopold Park, we had decided collectively as a group, after Cardin had a major just malfunction, that we need to track the people who are tracking us. And through our tracking of their tracking, we realize we don't know where two of them are, and we know where one of them lived. So we split up. We all went our separate ways, and now there's a house. Oh, by the way, the dog can talk. We all know that now. That's canon.
Hey.
So we're in a house now. Cardin and Jody.
Yes.
And apparently the house does not like that we're there, but Cardin does not know that, and Jody just got hit in the head with some spaghetti.
Definitely in the back, but yeah, Jody's very aware that the house doesn't want us here.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah. Oh, and also, Grandma Vamps knows where
My house
knows
lives.
where Casimir lives now. Or not, wait, yes. Yes, Casimir lives in the bookstore. Okay.
You said where my house lives?
Yes, I specifically said that. It's a joke. There's like, I don't know if it's like a Dutch thing.
I think it's just a generally woods a funny thing.
It's
Words
general
are
words
funny.
are funny thing, but here also like we use it as kind of like a light-hearted threat. Like, I know where your house lives. I know where your
What?
bed sleeps. I know where your shower showers.
Oh.
Showers.
I
I
would
love
not take that as
that.
a threat. I would be too busy laughing.
I'm gonna write your mailbox
Hi.
a letter. Excellent work, Stom.
I'm gonna send your mailbox a spam mail.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
no.
It'll just go in the bin with all the others.
Listen, I'm gonna cook your stove. It's gonna happen.
Alvarez, no, I just saw what you
When
wrote.
the pan hits your head and your hair gets more red, that's spaghetti.
Happy spaghetti.
But yeah, dog can talk. The greater group is being confronted by Granny Vamps. Everyone's cover is blown except for Cardin's. And
Wait, what are you talking about? This fridge isn't going to talk.
Everyone's covers
Can we
blown
kill
except
the
for Cardin
fridge?
because he's a
I am
fucking
going
weirdo.
to kill the fridge.
We're going to oh man, okay. I've always wanted to kill a house. Anyway.
That's the fridge.
If anything else in the house fights me, I will kill it too.
I mean, I'm just saying, if we're dealing well no, they're very animate objects at this point. Everything's a witness at this point.
That's fine. I have shockwave. I'll blow up the house.
Oh, this is gonna be a very active session. Let's go.
Let's do this.
Turns
Yeah.
cap backwards, points at eyes. Let's go.
So,
Da baby.
then as we kind of get back into the scene, before we go back to the house, I just want the three people in the Midnight Nook, which would be Andre, Vega and Casimir to roll a mental empathy check for me, real quick.
Mental
Okay.
empathy check. Let me
let's
open up.
As Grace has left and the tension seems to mostly leave the Midnight Nook itself.
Two
successes, okay?
success.
Oh, that's right.
I
Yes,
got-
That's fine.
I got none.
No
Yeah, momentum.
empathy.
Momentum exists.
Yeah,
Momentum does
the
exist.
pool max is 10, and you're already at that, so you're fine. But as kind of as maybe Vega and Andre just kind of like, huh, that was weird. She's weird. Casimir, you get the distinct feeling that she's probably going home.
Andre was going to, because we discussed this before, message both, or message the group saying she's headed home. Because that was the assumption of she's leaving. She's probably going home.
She did not buy one book.
You did not.
Would it
Okay.
help you feel
But I-
better if I
The
bought?
most evil thing
if I-
she's ever done.
Would it help you feel better if I bought a book?
Maybe. It's more the thing that she came all the way here to confront us with some weird question, then didn't even get like coffee. That's the cheapest thing here.
It's probably something to intimidate us if you think.
Yes,
about
I
it.
believe she is evil.
Wait, that was meant to be intimidating?
All right. Meanwhile, at the house.
Oh boy.
Yes.
Oh no.
Meanwhile,
When
Oh no, not the TV.
It's your eye.
So, for the sake of this, because of how the circles work, this is just to illustrate that you would have to use a movement action to get from one space to another. So even though the entertainment center and the couch are in the same circle as Cardin would have to use a movement action to get near them, or Jody would also have to use a movement action to get near one of those type of thing.
we have Jody
as an
and
aside.
Garden
We also
fighting
have
a fridge, a TV
Entertain-
media center, and a couch.
Yep.
And a flying
Correction.
spaghetti monster.
Jody is fighting
Yeah, look
a
at-
fridge, couch, and TV media center.
Sure.
Yeah, Cardin's
If that's
supposed to
what
be
it
upstairs.
Vibing?
Cardin's upstairs still.
I know.
Garden can't fight.
That sounds like
Why?
a problem, doesn't it? Since you decided to break into a sorcerer's house.
Oh,
Okay.
you literally said the magic word.
Yeah.
I thought the magic word was please.
No, are you
Um,
kidding me? There's no power behind please.
Why don't we? How about I do the thing that I
I know
totally
people who would
didn't
disagree.
and I get
Please
a piece of
now.
paper. And how about you guys roll initiative for me?
I got paper.
How do you do initiative in this system?
How you normally do initiative is cunning plus your preferred fighting attribute.
Please. No.
I got a 10, guys.
You're good at fighting.
Okay.
4 successes, let's
Okay.
go!
So, Jody is at 4. I'm just gonna roll the furniture all at once here. They don't have much.
Not bad.
They're furniture.
I doubt it matters.
That's fine.
I just saw that so many people have done different.
Okay.
That's amore.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's a big thing.
Jody,
It's a meme.
furniture, garden. Okay. Good. The initiative thing does not work on there. So, Jody,
Yes.
what would you like to do?
I'm gonna pick up some spaghetti.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna apply some tags to it.
Absolutely.
Let's go. These are the tags.
Electric. Okay.
Of course, it's messy.
Wait, no, I think I've done the numbers wrong on those.
Nope, your numbers are correct. That is
Okay.
a total of 4 tags minus
Excellent.
1 for messy.
I was just checking if elemental was the right number, and it was.
It indeed is.
Because it's new to me. And I'm gonna throw the spaghetti at the fridge, like throwing needles.
Okay.
Cooked spaghetti.
Like electric throwing needles.
Excellent.
Okay.
Buddy touching my spaghetti.
And I get an enhancement because I'm using thrown.
Mm-hmm. It would be an
But you
athletics
eat.
check specifically, I believe.
There's already athletics. And I get
Mhm.
my improvised weapons thing because it's an improvised weapon.
Absolutely.
Go! Wow.
Oh,
Can I have some momentum, please?
yes.
Go for it.
Use
What is
5.
Okay.
I'd go with 3.
Yeah, 3. Alright.
See,
Okay, 3.
see, go. A use the magic word.
No.
Wow.
Okay, go for 5.
You did 3. You get it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And I'm going to duck into cover.
Absolutely. Okay, so you do have cover. We'll give that an enhancement to defensive purposes at the moment for the defense roll. As I don't have a way to illustrate that as you kind of like move
That's
the
fine.
cabinet out of the way.
That's combat roll.
I had a thought.
Mm-hmm.
So since there's sentient furniture, I'm imagining the music started because there's just like a tribal drum set somewhere in the house, and it is
And I'm-
currently playing itself.
I'm gonna yell, Cardin, hurry up! The fridge is fighting me!
Oh, you said the name. Oh boy.
Okay.
You didn't mention
Oh.
any code names, so...
Now I'm just imagining a Shaun of the Dead thing where the jukebox just turns on for the music during
Oh
the
my
fight.
god.
It's
That's
Okay.
what the entertainment
diegetic.
system's doing.
Okay. Let's see. What's commonly in a fridge? Okay. So, the fridge is going to throw, because I have the things here. I actually put sheets together for this for a change.
Yeah.
Well, it can't throw
Fridge.
hands because it doesn't have any.
No,
Maybe
it's
it
going to
does.
throw the milk.
Okay.
I hope it's not
The
spoiled.
milk.
Mm-hmm.
At least it's not
Just
eggs because
Okay.
imagine
Couch
wasting
throws the
eggs in
milk.
this economy.
So your base defense is 1. You have an enhancement. You still need to make a defensive roll, but any success will make it so the fridge does not hit you.
Alright.
Perfect.
Oh,
That is better. That is better.
Then what you hear from behind you is the dragging of like feet on hardwood, from like couch feet on hardwood, as behind you the couch seems to have gotten up and is going to throw cushions at you. It's the same pool, so we'll just roll again. 4 successes on that one. I did.
Yeah, I'm not
So
doing
1
so good on
success.
this
So that would be that. I need to mark a bruised injury as pretty much what this is a big pillow fight.
Yeah.
It's just yeeting it at you very hard. The entertainment center is staying where it is at. I also went out of order on that. So Cardin.
So nothing upstairs is attacking me, right?
They're all downstairs at the moment.
Okay.
You were told to hurry up.
Yep. Do I have all the information I can get in this room?
I do not know
I
what
rolled
information
last
you have.
time.
It has been 2 weeks. If you did not take notes, I do not remember.
Okay, fair enough.
You get pictures of the board, I guess.
There were also pictures of individuals, and they had like general locations as well.
Yeah,
I
it would
should
be
have marked it
it would be
in
the
my
things that
hand.
you guys knew in regards to it. There was
Okay.
pictures of Andre and Casimir that had general locations of them. There was the aspects of divination type tools that were on the desk. That's what I remember.
Right, there was nothing I could... Wait! Oh no, I didn't take any of the divine stuff. Alright, yeah, I remember I took pictures of a lot, so I
Mhm.
guess this is as good as we're gonna get.
Okay.
Yeah, Cardin's gonna like run downstairs. By the time he's halfway down the staircase, he's gonna jump the rest of the way. Do I see that Jody is currently under attack by the furniture?
Okay, I need you to make a defensive check for me because I did go technically out of order on this as you kind of jump out of the way.
I get decked in the face with a cushion as I fall down. Defense.
Mm-hmm.
There it is. Boop. And where's this work again?
Highest resilience attribute.
Gotcha. Okay. And then no skill, right?
Correct. It should, yeah. And you are not demigods, so you do not have the ability to add specialties to them yet.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I had a lot of fun building this morning.
Good.
You did this morning?
Yep.
Why'd you wait until just now?
Okay, so you have a total of 2 defense. As you jump over the thing, I need you to mark an injury condition as a DVD disc cuts your cheek. Yeeted from the entertainment center.
Oh
I still
no!
haven't healed my bruised.
Sucks to suck. So if you don't, so that means that you mark the next one up.
Look, compact
I am
discs
now
are
injured.
no joke.
I am now injured.
Okay, but you have successfully made it down the stairs. Is there anything you can see that the furniture is indeed alive and attacking you guys?
I think you can feel it too.
Probably.
Now
I
we can.
just had my cheek sliced open by a What was the DVD?
Space Jam.
Space Jam DVD. Space Jam DVD.
Well, I guess we're doing this. Cardin is going to do 2 things. He is going to take the Space Jam DVD, pocket it, and then cock his gun.
Why are you pocketing it? Now we're gonna do theft?
It's got its load on it.
This does also indicate that the sorceress is a fan of Space Jam.
I mean, it's a good movie.
Listen,
Might
no
have
one's
family.
entirely
The original.
heartless.
It's a first edition copy too.
Oh,
Signed by Michael Jordan.
Himself.
wait. Space Jam came out before DVDs existed, right?
Yeah, but they make DVDs of older movies.
Yeah,
Okay.
but can it
Are
then
you
be
going
considered
to-
a first edition?
The first edition of the DVDs.
Are you going to
Technically.
fire
Yes.
your gun? Okay,
Yes.
Then fire your gun.
Okay.
I'm saying pocketing something is relatively easy.
Alright.
Cardin cast gun.
What are you shooting?
Miki, I'm very upset that you used the joke before I could.
What are you shooting? Are you shooting the fridge, or the entertainment center?
I'm shooting this damn TV!
Okay, go for it. Everybody having a good time?
Space Jam 1.
Take this.
Okay, 4 successes. You hit through one of the glass panels and hit the DVD player that was shooting things at you.
Yay.
You do have one extra success if you'd like to do something else to it.
What would be the roll if I wanted to walk over to it and just like flip it on its side?
That would be a grapple thing, which was like you cannot do with the firearm unless you have something that allows you to do that.
Okay.
You have already made your action.
Oh, okay. So it's something extra in terms of what happens after it gets hit.
So like
Okay.
you could attempt to like shoot it to a point where like maybe it's the wires are pinned and it can't move, so it has to do a different type of, or it has to do something else with an attack or
and the
disarm.
DVD player short out, and then ignite. I feel like that's the silence of no.
I'm trying to figure out what your intent here is. Because
Can it set itself on fire?
what do you want it to do when it's on fire? Are you trying to do more damage? Because that would be
Yes.
a critical hit. You cannot do that. You do not have enough
Okay.
successes to do that.
Alright, in that case, I'll do what you say and I'll just pin it.
Okay, so it has complication 2 on its. Okay, excellent. Since I messed up on that one, Jody, it is your go.
I've been waiting to paste for like 5 minutes. So,
Mhm.
I want to try and catch enemies and a window.
Okay,
As many as possible.
sure. Yeah, go for it. That would be the ones that are here next to you. So, if I may play with flavor for a little bit, you grab the cushion that was. Oh, go ahead.
No,
The
I'm
flavor
gonna stand up,
is
and-
spaghetti.
flip kick the milk carton that is, as it's bouncing off the wall
Mhm.
into the things.
Okay.
'Cause
Go
I like
for it.
kicking things.
Does it splash milk on you though?
I'm gonna do my roll now. 7 successes.
7 successes.
There's no
Okay.
use crying about it.
So,
What if it's
the
real?
window is exploded.
Yes.
This is shockwave.
Yes.
So you can use the. I'll tell you this right now. Their defense is 3
Uh-huh.
all around. You can do more damage to them, or you can do some of the other stunts if you'd like. So, like, you could pin them. You could attempt to blind them if you'd like, or knock them down with the force.
Brutal does reduce the successes necessary for critical stunt by 1.
That is right. You do have brutal on there, so that would be so you
would
could
I
do
be able to do
critical. Yes, you'd have 1 success left over.
Okay, so we'll do that, and
Okay.
is there a list of the things you can do?
Yes, that would be on page.
That's there,
I'm
okay.
looking at 177.
Range attack,
Or thrown. Either would work in this case,
thrown.
because you're using magic. Like, let's be real, you're using magic.
Yeah, I am. Uh, don't think I have enough of whatever line drive is.
No, you can knock them prone. Like, they don't have a combat skill on there, so.
Yeah, okay,
technically-
I'll knock some prone.
Okay, cool. So yeah, the couch and the fridge just kind of get knocked over at the moment, but the window is broken open. You can.
And I would like to jump out the window.
Okay. So Carden, from where you're at the moment, since you jumped down the stairs, you do see Jody eat out of the window. Eat themselves out of the window. What would you like to do?
Wonder what they're feeding kids these days, and then also jump out the window.
Okay, absolutely. I would say that it's easy enough in an adrenaline-fueled state for you guys to get out of this place.
I was gonna throw some things behind me at where I know the fridge is.
I'm fine to roll the dodge.
Okay. Yeah, if you'd like to, you can. Now that you're out of the house, the fridge is not going. Like, the furniture is not going to leave the house. I'll tell you
That's
that right
fine.
now.
Where's the piercing one? There it is.
It is considered in
Explosive
cover
meatballs?
between the door. Yes.
That's fine.
Mm-hmm. So, 1, 2, unconcealable. Okay. Sure. Yeah.
Athletics, improvised weapons, handsome 1. Roll. 7 successes. I would have killed that fucking fridge.
Okay. As you guys have jumped out of the window with whatever it is that you throw, breaking through the door as the fridge had moved to block your path out to the best of its limited ability, you do hear the loud snapping of plastic and metal breaking.
Just grab some of the spaghetti that stuck to my back and throw it.
I thought you were gonna just eat it and be like, tastes like victory.
I would not eat cold spaghetti. I don't like it.
It is not that great. But yes, so that is for the visual indicators. Is there There isn't a thing on there. I know there's an X somewhere. Toggle visibility state, sign status effects.
Run.
Yeah, it is dead. Alright, the fridge is dead. But you guys are able to escape if you would like.
It is dead.
Okay.
At once we're like out of the garden, Jody just starts cackling because like, holy shit, that was that was cool. I did some cool shit.
Well,
Magic
congratulations.
pardon.
You just made top of the list for coolest kids I know. By the way, you're like the only person on the list because I don't know kids.
Wow, way to deflate your compliment there.
Where do you guys go?
I'm gonna go somewhere with water so I can clean the back of my jacket.
It is easy enough for you to find a place. With Jody knowing this
I
street,
know
the
that-
city like the back of their hand, it's easy enough to do that. But afterwards,
This is
did you
too
want to
good a
meet back up
joke
with
not
people?
to
Or?
share. Is your refrigerator running? No, not anymore.
I
Not since
killed
you,
it.
the
Alberto.
incident.
Yeah, after you guys, I would say, get cleaned up to the best of your ability. Is there anywhere that you guys would like to go? Did you want to meet up with everybody? You do have the message from Andre that says she was heading home.
Oh boy, we should.
I read
yeah,
that now,
hopefully.
so I'm like,
Yeah.
huh. Good thing we left when we did.
Looks at the hole we've inevitably left in the house. Yeah.
All of the attacks you had were messy.
Yes.
Excellent.
I specifically put that one in all of them on purpose.
Oh yeah, I can see the mechanical and narrative benefits.
Yeah.
Well, as things are now, we made it look like somebody was robbing this house for Space Jam. Let's leave.
Okay, you guys have left.
Yeah,
you guys have got
where
to
are
a
we
point to
going?
clean up. Where are
Have a
you
good
guys
night,
going?
Nook.
Okay.
I don't think we should go straight there. What if someone follows us?
Then I will go here just to.
All right. Split up. I mean, we could just tell them to meet us at Park Leopold Park.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna text the group. Rendezvous PLP.
That is not the name, and you know it.
Smiley face.
Donovan reads Vegas. Wait, can Donovan read or can he only talk?
I mean, I don't see why he wouldn't be able to read personally, but
And
You can
even
read
if
escape.
I was about to say, even if like he didn't start out reading, I refuse to believe that Vega did not teach Donovan to read.
He reads the text on Vega's phone. Hey, Bookman, can you make a doggy bag of treats to take with us for a picnic?
Yes.
Oh, you're the best. And he like does a dog wink, which is just a blink.
dogs can wink.
What'd you say?
Dogs can wink.
I know, but he thinks he's winking, but he's just blinking. What's wrong?
Okay. So, you guys, with whatever it is that you want to do, if you get drinks before you leave or whatever that might be, you
I'll
guys
make
head
some
over.
coffee to go.
You guys head over to Leopold Park.
Yes.
Okay. What would you you guys all meet up? What would you like to do?
What time of day is it?
Evening. It is getting close to dark, if not a little dark already.
So she had one of those big detective boards like Cotton had, but with you guys' faces on it.
In retrospect, Carden, it is funny because it is it's kind of the dramatic irony of a flip of what you were doing.
Yeah, but mine was cooler because we had cool figures and stuff. Anyway, I think she well, I believe she knows where you live and where you work. Points to oh boy, there we go. Points to Andre and Casimir respectively.
Yeah, she came
hope
to
she
visit us.
What?
What'd she say?
She was in the store and both with Andre and Vega and I, and she had just a question what we think about the gods. We tried to redirect her to the metaphysical department. It's more of a shelf, but yes, I don't know how well I was able to conceal anything from her.
Casimir's mad she didn't buy anything.
It
That
was
is
very
rude.
rude of her.
That is rude. Jody says that, having not bought anything in Casimir still.
It's cool. We got her back. Pulls out Space Jam DVD.
Ah,
Oh, that's
sick,
what you meant.
Sick first edition. And
Why?
it's signed by
Why
Michael
do you
Jordan.
have that DVD?
So the fridge tried to kill us, and the sound system tried to kill us, and the couch tried to kill us. I killed the fridge, I think.
They did kill the fridge. It was quite spectacular.
I threw spaghetti at it.
I look over Donovan. Stranger things have happened. As I feed
You
him.
should have seen the kick I did on the milk carton. It was sick.
Did
Two
spaghetti
of the walls are
explode?
now gone.
Stranger
gonna need
things
those
have
anyway.
happened. It's a good TV show.
Yes.
Does Donovan watch TV?
Yeah, I have my own Netflix.
You can ask him
Does-
directly.
Do you watch
understand.
Bluey?
I'm not gonna.
It is
answer that.
animated, so dogs can see it.
I'm not gonna answer that question.
Ah,
He just looks away.
it's okay. It's
But-
good. It's good animation.
Okay, so getting back on task very quickly, just very briefly. So on top of the information that she already had on you guys, her furniture may now know my name. I don't know if it can communicate with her. I can't see why.
Oh
it
shit! I
wouldn't.
forgot about that.
Yeah, you listen. We'll figure out designated code names like later. On top of that, she also seems to have divining items, as in like things that help her gather information.
Like Ouija boards and shit.
Yeah.
She's talking to spirits.
Carden is going
Stuff
to.
like that.
Carden is going to flip through the pictures that he took while he was in there, and he's going to show Vega the divining objects that she had, and ask Vega, like, does any of this like look familiar? Do you know how any of this works? Can we combat this?
Do I recognize these?
Without a roll, yeah, you see like a rune die. It's kind of a mishmash of things from different cultures. There's rune-related dice. There's a tarot deck. There's a pendulum, like a crystal on a string type of thing.
Yeah.
Remember, there was
over a
something with
map.
crystals.
Yep, there's all sorts of divination related tools there. You may not use these yourself as you primarily read dreams and do other things, but you do recognize tools of the trade.
Man, she's really pulling out all the stops. She's got like the full Monty going on here.
You said it was nearing dark when we met up?
Mhm.
Is it fully dark now?
It's pretty close to it, yeah.
I
would
would
imagine
like
the
to see
sun
if
is
the
setting.
stars are out.
Ooh.
You know, since we just decided this, indeed they are.
Okay. So I would like consult the stars.
Go for it.
The stars say, fuck you.
Freaking stars.
You get points for that one, Beachy.
Yay!
So, let me read the thing here real quick. What field are you picking?
Anything related to consulting the supernal.
Okay, go for it, yeah.
And I would like to help
Okay.
Vega with like her perusal of these things.
Okay, so pick a mental attribute and occult, and you may do so as well, Vega, but wait for Nether to make his roll.
I would go for... I think in this case it makes more sense for it to be intellect rather than cunning.
Sure, go for it.
And occult. That is 6 successes.
Okay, now this is a help action, and from, even though you are getting, because you would have the enhancement on this usually.
Oh, this is also one enhancement. So
Right.
7 successes.
It wouldn't make that much of a difference in this case. But Vega, because this is technically the help action in a mundane form of it, you would get only 3 enhancement.
Oh.
Okay, so what should I roll then with 3 enhancement?
So if you're looking, so I know
Occult
that
something?
Sure, yeah, occult mental, depending on what type of information that you're looking for. Casimir is helping by identifying things to contact the supernal. So if you want like insight into types of things that she's doing, or what she might be able to do, like something a little more specific, I can give you.
So should I choose mental?
Yes, it would be mental. So
Okay.
whatever
So
mental attribute you feel is fitting.
Intellect, occult, could mystic rituals work with this?
Absolutely. So that would be 4 enhancement.
Alright, so so put 3 and then use mystic rituals and specialty.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I think I got it correct.
There
6
you go.
successes.
Excellent. So the two of you are able to put your heads together. And what is it exactly that you're looking for in regards to this? Just that way I'm aware.
That's a good question. I didn't know I was looking for anything specific. I was just getting an idea of what she was using.
If you're uncertain, may I make a suggestion?
Oh, well, what's your suggestion, Ghost?
My suggestion was going to be ways to like combat or block the divination.
I don't know if you can really block divination in general.
Fair enough.
I'll give you both.
Okay.
So generally, it seems as though, because something that you know is there are aspects of divination that can look into the future, Vega. But it's that aspect of the further you look out, the less certain it is, type of thing. So you can, looking at something that's an hour is more likely to happen than looking at something that's a week away, as an example.
Okay.
So what you kind of get the idea is, as she's using this, especially with the conspiracy board there, is, especially since I would assume Casimir, Card, and Andre kind of shared their events of the day last session, you kind of get the idea what she's trying to do. It was run into you guys to ask this question, at least, to figure that out. There are ways to block yourself from divination, but in order to sit there and do that, you would need to be a practitioner of the same type of sorceries, and mechanically, that would lead to a clash of wills.
Okay.
So you would need the magic purview. And you'd be able to clash that if you wanted to sit there and do that, just as an example.
Also, one thing. Does the help action proc guide stunt?
any roll that you make, as long as it has those two, as long as it's one of those are the two skills, you can spend the stunts on that. Yeah.
Okay.
So it would be perfect to use in that particular case because Vega can only get 3 successes max, and you rolled 6.
Yeah. So with those 2 successes, like you can
So
see.
you could pocket 2 of them. Yeah.
Yeah, I can use 2 of them. You can see Casimir every so often, like looking at these things and then looking up for a moment, and you can see his eyes like tracing different constellations while he's helping you with this.
Mm-hmm.
And then next roll I make is with advantage.
Nice.
I roll twice and keep a better result.
Does it say the next roll?
Yes.
I'm editing that to a roll of your choice within the scene. I am I am making a hard storyteller call right now on that.
Thank you.
Gavel down.
So I roll twice for any one roll in the scene.
So to specify that would be whilst you guys are in or shortly after Park Leopold, or if you guys are doing multiple things as you guys have split off, since you guys can contact each other and do things like that. In those in-between scenes, you can do rolls there, if that would be a place where you would use this. But so shortly after, or whilst you are in Leopold Park. Okay. So you guys have shared information. Andre.
Yes.
Why don't you make for me a mental subterfuge check?
Oh, I'm not sure I have those stats in.
Do you have survival?
No.
Yes. Let me take a look at what you
Andre is
have.
not subtle.
I believe in you.
I'm trying to figure out what a good see things skill is, because those are my go-tos, is survival and subterfuge.
What am I trying to do?
Well, a lot of them are talking about things or sharing information, so I figured that Andre would be the most likely to be on lookout, kind of listening as they're sharing things.
I'm also on lookout. Because I'm not paying attention to any like divination stuff that I don't know.
Yeah, unfortunately, of the skills that you have, I don't think any of them kind of fit. So, but we would say,
Integrity.
Sure, why not? If you would like to, as you're also keeping a lookout, Jody, you may make a mental. You're good at subterfuge check.
Subterfuge. Brain.
You got the 2 nerds busy nerding out over there.
7 again. No, it's 6 again.
Okay.
Unless I get my stealth thing, then 7.
It's less stealth, and it's more that it's just dark.
Yeah.
Andre, you see. I'm not going to use the word familiar, but that's the one that comes to mind. It's definitely the shape of the general same shape of Grace there. Jody, you notice at least somewhere behind Grace. And it's hard to see, exceptionally hard to see, but it seems some kind of shade beast.
Trouble.
She's back.
Try and hide a bit behind a tree.
Here. Okay.
Not also hide.
You guys could attempt stealth checks, I will say, as she is specifically looking for you guys on that one. That would probably be I would say that it is a difficulty, an additional difficulty of 1. We don't need these.
Oh.
I'll get 2, so.
Grab that. Okay. Grab that, and then we'll grab Vega. And
Hi,
I'm going
I
to
don't
grab.
have the icon yet.
Yeah, I'm going to grab generic antagonist.
Ooh.
in there.
Everything we've done so far doesn't fit the spice level of Vega.
I'm working on art of her right now during the session. I found the file of my whip, so I'm cleaning it up so I can make it into her icon.
Okay.
That's
So
what
we
she
had a couple
says
of
to
stealth
Kaz.
checks.
And
So you
Kaz
got 2
will
successes on
won't
that.
say
She is going to
anything.
make a roll real quick. You got 3 successes. I'm just going to have her make the roll here. I'm just going to see
Can
what
I
she
use
can do.
2 momentum?
That's up to you, to the rest of the group.
We might need it in the fight.
Okay.
Did you make an icon for Donovan for the fight?
That's not supposed to be Cardin. That is Grace's roll on 3 successes. So
I'm wondering why it's me.
because you're the last one that I had clicked on. That's why.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Let's see.
I do not have anything for Donovan because Donovan cannot act without Vega.
Oh, that's fair.
1 success.
Okay, so that was just for stealth-related purposes. Anyone who's trying to hide can make a roll, but you'd have to beat
What do
3.
Okay, let's see if I
Subterfuge.
can hide.
Wait,
Physical subterfuge.
the cat
Physical
pirate is
subterfuge.
Grace?
Yes.
Okay, so this is not Grace.
That is not Grace now.
Okay.
The only person that knows that is there right now is Jody.
I got
Okay.
0 successes.
Knowing that Grace is going to arrive, Kaz is going to check. Are we near a pond?
Yes, because there's one in Park Leopold.
There is. Can I try and see if there are relatively large rocks?
Define relatively large for me.
Fitting in one hand.
Yes.
Okay,
You
good.
gonna throw a rock at her?
Okay.
If necessary.
How normal.
How quaint and primitive.
As she
You have
approaches,
seen me wield a bottle.
Yes.
as she approaches, she doesn't say anything to the group. From where she's at, she's more whispering things that seem to be a language made of the wind as she points. And as this creature steps forward into it, I would like people to roll initiative, please.
I already did. I got 1 success.
That was for your initiative, not your stealth?
That was
'Cause
for
I
my
know what we're doing.
initiative.
Okay.
What do we roll for initiative again? Remind me.
There's
Cunning
a button.
plus your fate.
There's a button on your sheet under movement that says initiative. You just click that. It should calculate things for you.
I see.
5.
Nice. Nice.
Oh,
So it's
that
cunning-
gets 5 successes.
So it's cunning in close combat?
What's your preferred combat ability? Usually close combat is one of them, yes.
I use firearms for an example.
And I use close combat because
Uh,
the creature
I
I,
have
made.
nothing in athletics, close
I
combat, or
don't-
firearms, so that doesn't work for me.
If you're
You said
telling, say, Donovan to do something, that could be leadership as an example, because you aren't fighting, you're telling someone else to fight. But it
Okay,
is
'cause
whatever
I
you
have-
use for combat.
I don't know what I use for combat, actually.
What do you want to?
Do you use magic?
I don't think she has any
Okay.
magic skills.
So you do have magic skills. It's a specific thing on there. You could do persuasion as you're trying to command something. If you're trying to do magic related things that could be related to a cult. It's whatever you specific like. For example, Blake. I know I've told you about Blake. Blake uses medicine because Blake's entire aspect of it is, since he's a doctor, an emergency doctor, is about cutting things in specific things on there. It doesn't matter what thing it is, it's just what do you primarily use for it. So you could use persuasion if you'd like to in this particular case if you want more dice, or if you feel as though you're being taken off guard and you want to use athletics, close combat, or firearms, you absolutely can. It's not a hard this or that.
Okay.
I also need to make my rolls.
Do this. Oh boy, 1 success!
Okay, 1. So Casimir and Vega, who's going to go first between you, and
ladies first.
And same thing with Jody and Carden. That's not
Jody,
the
you go
Grendel.
first.
It's called Grendel. No.
That's and this is actually the Grendel's roll.
The Grundle.
I am disgruntled.
Roll. 3 successes. Okay, so Jody, yes, it has stepped forward. You guys can't see it. Okay, so Jody Carden, who's going first?
Me.
I said Jody go first.
Okay. So Jody, Carden,
Magic Solar Space Jam DVD.
the Grendel.
We're definitely watching this later.
That's if she doesn't get it back.
Vega, Casimir.
Mm-hmm.
Who you said Vega first?
Yep.
Okay. And Cass and Andre bringing up the rear.
Ooh.
Alrighty. So she has said something. She has pointed towards you guys. What would you like to do, Jody, as you start things off?
Oh boy, it's me.
Mm-hmm.
I break a branch off of a tree that I'm hiding
Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
behind. Go fight this guy.
Okay.
Can I do an attack while doing all that?
Yes, because you're getting a weapon. It's fine, and then you get forward and you're able to attack. Absolutely.
Okay.
Okay.
I wish I had brought my shield.
Improvised weapon. Swim for melee.
I would say that you could have brought that if you'd like.
Would I have?
I would ask the question, why wouldn't you?
We were meeting up to talk
Because
stuff
it's
about like
big.
the shit going on about these guys. So
Yeah.
If you don't want to, you don't have to. I am saying, as the storyteller, you could have.
Okay, like
That's
knowing that we'll meet up and there's like scary stuff going to happen. I'll say I did.
okay, I got 6 successes.
My counterpoint was going to be, you brought it when we were having a picnic earlier.
Because at that time I hadn't gone back home yet.
Okay.
Okay,
You
fair.
hit this thing with the force of the branch as it becomes coated in flame. And it is difficult to hurt. You have 1 success over its defense.
Nice.
The fire does not seem to do any additional damage.
Cool. That is my turn. I will devise more weapons.
Okay. So you do have, just putting it out there for you do have 1 success over it if you wanted to do any of the other stunts.
Oh,
So like you can blind it if you'd like to.
I don't know how many 3rd degree burns would take. Or what that even does mechanically.
That is an excellent thing. That would be putting a I would say 3rd degree burns on this type of creature would probably affect its ability to do grapples, so it cannot.
Oh yeah, I would like to not be grappled, please.
Okay, excellent. Okay.
Burn its arm so it can't grapple good.
Alright, I need to take a look at one of its abilities and how that is phrased real quick, since that is the case. Its flares.
Amazing.
Okay, that is a simple action. Okay, gotcha. Okay, so I'm not going to sit there and do that then. Gotcha. Okay. So it has been burned, at least for the moment. So it has difficulty to it. It still can, but it's kind of like heat metal, where you have to have the Constitution save to grab onto it. before Cardin's turn, I'm going to spend 2 tension. Casimir and Vega, one of you can tell me evens or odds.
Odds.
Okay. Evens. Vega,
Yes.
you notice as... Actually, I don't have to spend tension for that because this is a reflexive action. That's right. So, as this thing kind of appears, it gets hit by Jody very hard. Knowing that Jody is indeed a strong combatant, it seems to blur and slide and approaches you.
Oh boy.
Oh dear.
Oh,
Garden, it's your turn.
Cardin, help!
The things I do for goods and services. I'm gonna see if I can position myself between Vega and the thing, and then shoot it.
Okay. You would have a complication. So generally, rather than getting the enhancement from a gun, because you're using it in close range at that case, it would be a straight firearms roll plus your specialties.
Okay.
If that is something that you would like to do. It is difficult to position yourself in there, but you may still shoot it. Or you can successfully position yourself between it, but it would be a mixed action to do so. Which means that I would give you a different dice pool to use.
Yeah, I really want to wedge myself in there. Let's see how much damage I can take this game.
Rather than firearms, I need you to use athletics to wedge yourself in there.
Beautiful. Absolutely useless. Let's go.
It's 1 less dice. You're fine. Don't worry about it. Go ahead and make your roll.
Just pure athletics?
Mm-hmm. No,
Okay.
it's athletics. It's athletics and your regular thing, so you can do dexterity athletics instead.
Oh, okay.
Okay. 5 successes. You
Wow,
have
really?
2 options here. You can indeed interpose yourself between Vega and the creature, or you can do damage to the creature. Your choice. You can do one or the other.
Nah, I'm really gonna get in there. I'm channeling Mariposa right now.
Okay, so I'll just do this then. Okay. That is your turn. Grendel's turn. As you have interposed yourself on there, it takes a look around, seeing somebody that's not defended. Casimir. I apologize.
Okay.
Roll.
I have my shield. Oh dear.
Okay.
Oh,
I need you to make a defense roll.
Okay.
That was great.
Damn, this thing's
that
getting
would
mind
have
of us.
killed me.
Defense is just like the number of dice I have, right?
The highest resilience attribute, yes.
That's 3.
And then it would be +1, so that is a total of 2 successes. So it would have 5 successes over you.
Wait, did Casper go before me then?
Casimir did not.
I'm being attacked.
Casimir is being attacked. So, Casimir,
Don't beat up my
feeling
new
really
boy
attacked
toy.
right now.
it does the base... you have soft armor, correct?
Yes.
Because of the shield.
Yes.
So that means that in order to do it, it has to spend 1 success to do damage to you.
Okay.
So that is 4 successes left
Okay.
over. So it is going to just simply do 2 injury conditions on you. So you may mark the lowest injury conditions moving up.
Bruised and injured.
So, what's your stamina?
Stamina.
I'll just take a look.
1.
Stat. Yeah, okay, so yeah, bruised and injured. Excellent. But that
It's
is...
not excellent.
That is the that is the Grendel's turn. Vega, it is your turn. Vega, it is your turn.
It's my turn?
Yes.
Okay. I'm trying to think what I'm... So remind me again exactly where it's positions. Because, which is this... Oh, it's this thingy with the gross, like, weird doggy snoot that's right in front of, right in front of Cardin.
Correct.
I'm trying to think what kind of skill I can use to attack it with, because I don't even have anything on me. The only thing I got is a dog.
If you're commanding Donovan to do something,
Yeah.
Donovan is 4 dots, so that would be a 4 dot in presence or mental, depending on how you're telling Donovan to do something.
Hey Donovan, are you hungry?
Are you telling for that, not particularly, but I'll do what I have to.
Okay, do you want to get more treats from the bookman?
Oh, hell yeah.
Alright, you should like that bitch.
Okay, so go ahead and make your roll.
You said
Okay.
presence mental? Or
For you, it would be persuasion, because you have 4 dots in persuasion, and Donovan is 4 dots.
and then what would you say, social or mental?
Yes, either would work. Do you know what his scale is in?
No, because I don't know what that means.
We gave him terrible, right? So he should have scale.
Did we give him terrible? No, we didn't. We gave him entourage, helpful, cloak of dread, smooth and heavy.
Gotcha. Okay. So yeah, never mind then.
Okay.
Ignore that.
Alright, so I'm gonna do composure because it's got a lot of dots.
Absolutely. Trying to keep yourself cool in the face of things and give instructions. Go for it.
I don't think there's anything else. I have persuading individuals as a specialty. Would that help?
No, because you're commanding Donovan. You're not necessarily persuading him to do something.
Alright.
This is just for the dice pool. That's what you're using that for.
Are you kidding me? My rules have been sucky butts tonight.
You can
Tonight.
spend
Yeah.
momentum if you'd like.
Spend time.
Do you guys care if I spend a couple momentum?
I
That's
will
fine.
never say no.
You can
How
have
do
some
I-
if you want.
How do I do that then?
So you see the little white dice above the chat bar or above the chat
Yes.
box. Click that. However many momentum you want to roll, you just put it in the dice field.
So 2,
You want to do 2?
and then yes, it's 2
Okay.
successes.
Nice.
Unfortunately, 3 successes is not enough to damage this thing, as Donovan
Damn.
leaps up and it just simply sidesteps. But you may try again at some other point. Casimir.
Can we say that whilst I'm being mauled by this thing, I get flung into this range?
You cannot because he did not push you.
Fair.
But you can move there if you'd like. For
Can
free.
we narratively say that he did that?
Yes,
using
if
my
you can
movement.
narratively say that and use your movement, absolutely.
Yeah. So, with that, honestly, I would like to throw the shield.
Go for it.
And let me see. Is that a skill?
That would usually be athletics to throw things.
Athletics.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I know you have divine calculations, which affects some of the rolls
that's
like this.
+2 enhancement.
Mm-hmm.
So-
Go on.
It is returning 1, brutal 1, bashing.
So, in short, you do not have to worry about going and picking up the shield because it's
Yes.
returning.
That is fair.
If you get enough successes, it's easier to do crits because of brutal.
Yeah.
And then bashing is just the type of damages.
So dexterity, athletics, you said?
Unless you have a good convincing argument otherwise.
I don't think so.
And then yes, unfortunately.
Okay. So, dexterity, athletics, 2 enhancement,
Mm-hmm.
roll. And I would like
Mm-hmm.
to re-roll that.
Go for it.
As in front of my eyes, the stars realign. It's exactly the same!
Oh my goodness.
So that's 3 successes, which, as you said, is not enough.
Would you like to spend momentum?
I would honestly.
Go ahead.
Okay. 2 dice.
2 of them? Okay.
2 successes!
So that's a total of 5.
That's a total of 5.
The shield next. But that is all that it does.
Ow.
It does hit, yes. Like, it does hurt it, but, like, it's not the extra things in regards to it. 5 is its defense exactly.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
I should have hit the lady.
Alright. Grace's turn.
It returns and I hit for future defense.
Grace, what would she like to do? She can't do too much here.
Can she please surrender? Be great.
Unfortunately not.
That's fine with me.
The rock that you were originally going to... Nah. I think she's going to take the defensive action, which means she just doubles her defense pool.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm just going to roll 3 dice real quick. Oh, shit, she didn't get anything on there, so that's fine. Andre.
I would like to attempt to restrain the Grendel so it doesn't attack my friends.
Absolutely, go for it. Go ahead and roll a grapple thing, which I believe is usually athletics and might. But you can pick a different one if you'd like.
Yeah, no, I'll go with that. Do I get, I have my purpose defending the weak for a +1 enhancement as well?
Absolutely, sounds good to me.
And... yes, that will be this, plus that, plus 1 enhancement. 2 successes.
Would you like to spend some momentum? Actually... Donovan failed, so we should have another momentum in the pool. Okay. Would you like to spend some momentum?
I will spend 2.
2 momentum, okay.
This dice.
Excellent.
1 success.
1 success. It is hard to get a hold on this thing. You notice that even for your bulk and size, this thing is exceedingly strong.
Oh dear.
Jody.
I've seen fights like this before. You fight the stand user, not the stand.
Does Jody say that out loud? That would be hilarious.
Jody, while walking up to Grace, says, your next line is,
Nani?
what do you think of the gods? And then I'm gonna hit it with this thing. It reaches her in case she runs away.
3. Okay. So in short, you're grabbing defensive in case she retaliates in this case. Okay, gotcha.
Oh, you.
Okay, you have grappling on there. You don't want her to leave.
Yes.
Interesting. Alright, go for it. Make your attack.
Just putting all my numbers in. Go dice. 5 successes.
Nice.
5 successes. That... Oh shit, I closed Obsidian. Fuck, that's where her notes are.
Wait.
That definitely does hit her though. She's
I do get I just forgot this gives me a +1 enhancement while I was using the foreknowledge thing.
So that should be 6.
Yes.
Okay. Excellent. I'm going to change this.
It only lasts this round.
Marker thing. Okay. So you have got her thing. So You can do a critical hit. I will tell you that right now. But if you do a critical hit, you cannot establish a grapple.
I will grapple.
Okay.
And basically, the branches of the stick I've got are snaking out to grab around it.
All right. Could you tell me what the oh god, predictable choice is?
There you go.
Thank you. Did you? Okay, so she has a +2 complication, generally. Okay. Excellent. Yeah, because if she...
Other characters gain +1 when taking advantage of the foreknowledge.
Okay. The target's next action is attacking you. You also gain +1 defense.
Yes.
Good to know. Okay. Carden, it is your turn. Carden?
Muted.
Thank you. As Andre is trying to restrain this thing, can I hop on its back and start shooting it?
You can do many things. If you're going to shoot it within melee range, it's going to be harder to do so.
Oh.
In short, because you would normally get enhancement if you're doing it from a different range band if you're shooting. So if you want to sit there and stay protecting, you can, but it's going to be more difficult in certain aspects.
That seems weird to me, but I'm gonna roll with it.
It's unfortunately one of the aspects of balance. I understand what it is that you're doing, but when was the last time that you tried to sit there and shoot somebody whilst right next to them as they're fighting you?
Balance was sent from hell to make our lives miserable.
In short, the other aspect about it is if you're shooting something, it's kind of the focus in regards to it is doing damage, or if you want to, you can try to grapple it or do other things in regards to it if you're trying to sit there and make it harder for it to do other things. I just need to know what the intent is. Can you do it? Yes, you can. You get a bunch of successes on a firearm checks, you get on it, you shoot it in the head a few times, sure. But
I'm gonna punch it.
you want to punch it instead?
Yeah, I'm gonna see how that's gonna work out in my favor.
Go for it. Two successes.
Huh.
Would you like... or 3 successes, because you're punching it, and that would have the melee tag. So would you like to spend some momentum?
Nah.
Oh, okay. You punch it. It feels gross. It feels actually very gross.
Oh. Does my hand like sink into it?
A little bit, yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Who did damage to it? Arden did damage to it. Let's see, Brad. Okay.
I hit it, but I don't know if I did damage.
You did do damage, yes.
Okay.
Okay. So, as you hit it, it kind of turns towards Andre, who's trying to grab it and is of a thing of around size. So it is going to attempt to attack you, Andre. Enhancement 1. Scale 1. Rolling. 9 successes. I need you to make me a defense roll, please.
What do I roll with for defense?
For defense, that would be your highest resilience attribute. I believe you are pretty stamina heavy.
Roll your stamina.
Stamina. None.
Okay. So, what it's going to do is I need you to mark 2 injury conditions as it does a critical hit. So, 8. 4.
2 bruises.
Yeah. It cannot. It is not going to grapple you because it is hard right now.
Oh my.
You're welcome.
It is going to push you back near Casimir. With that, and yeah, that's what it's going to do there. And that would be its turn. Vega, what would you like to do? You might be muted.
I apologize. I muted myself when I went to take a picture of the boy. Trying to think. Might make Donovan just try to nom on him again.
Go for it.
Yeah. Hey, Donovan.
Yeah. I'm on it.
Yep.
Make your roll.
You're the best. I love you. Mwah, 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 mwah. What a good boy. Ugh! I am sucking on rolls today. I'm not going to take any momentum since we're down to 3.
Okay, so as Donovan has failed this roll, you gain a momentum, if that is what that is. Defense rolls do not count, because they're not skill rolls, they're just attribute rolls, but every other roll does count. Okay. Casimir.
I take a quick look across the battlefield. This thing is way too powerful for me to take on, I feel. And I'm still holding that rock.
Yes, if you'd like to.
Join me.
That is going to be my target.
Go for it.
Okay. It is going to be Dexterity Athletics.
I don't know
Enhancement
what
+2.
grappling does when it comes to making things easy to hit.
Let me take a look at some of the grapple stuff that's on there.
Like to know this information? Or would?
It would for you. So you can sit there and position it for your next grappling attack. But
Okay.
not for anyone else.
Okay. Yeah. That's going to be 1 extra momentum.
Okay. I was just making sure. Alright. Okay. It is Grace's turn. Malefiate in regards to it.
Her next
She
one
kind
is.
of, yeah. She looks at you with that aspect of sensing, goes, "And what do you think about the gods?" Oh no!
Voice every time.
Mhm. Knowing that this is the case, I'm going to click something on the Grendel because they both have this ability. And I'm going to see what she needs to do for it. Okay. So, got it. So what this is kind of, she sits, I would go ahead and make the athletics and might roll now, because I'll say that you anticipated something like this.
Yeah.
In order to sit there and do that. She is going to make a magic roll for her, and that'll be your difficulty.
Any kind of enhancement on this?
No, because this is kind of just a counter.
3.
Okay. Yep, you are able to make that just fine. And she kind of curses for a moment. But she is not quite feeling it at that particular moment. Andre, what would you like to do?
Probably get in and try the same as before.
Go for it.
Charge! Athletics. 1.5. No, not today.
Sometimes the dice giveth, sometimes they taketh away.
To be
Jody.
fair, 5 successes
Is a lot.
is a lot. And I'm not a combat character.
I am.
That's fair.
Jody.
It's me, the combat character.
Hi, combat character.
I have to grapple.
He is indeed grappled, yes.
Does that give me anything when I attack her again?
You had 3 extra successes.
Yeah.
You could add 3 enhancement if you would like to this roll.
Okay, yeah, sure, I'll do that.
Okay.
7 successes.
Okay. So her defense is 3.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you can still do the same. You can do a critical thing because of all the tags on this thing, and have 1 success left over if you'd like.
Oh, I awakened the beast.
He is indeed awakened. Or you can reestablish the grapple with a little bit more things if you wanted to break out and leave.
I will reestablish the grapple.
Okay. And so you want to make that 4 successes on the grapple instead of...
How much is it again? 3?
For you, 3, because you have brutal
Yeah.
on this.
I'll do 1 on the grapple and 3 to do more
Gotcha.
damage. As I just basically tie her up more and just say, I think the gods aren't the ones sending monsters to eat us right now.
Okay, I just want to double check what I need to do to spend this.
Which of your cats is the loud one?
Balu.
Is
Friend.
Baloo.
Okay. At the end of your turn, Jody,
Yes.
I'm going to spend 2 tension
I
Okay.
kidnapped Baloo.
as there is she gets to a point, to use D&D terminology, she would get to a point where she would be bloodied.
Oh my god. I did it.
And yeah, the Grendel gets it kind of shoots up and takes a look and rushes over. It's going to make a mixed action.
That's just the Grendel
try-
yelling, "No, Mom!"
It's going to make a mixed action to attempt to grab her out of the grapple. So he needs 1 extra success on top of a lot of this other stuff. He has 1 enhancement. But since it's a mixed action to get over there and do this, it is only 5 dice. Full desperation, there's that. And then 1 enhancement.
You understand that we want you to roll poorly, right?
I understand that.
Okay.
Okay, so it's going to roll. With
I'm
5
disappointed.
successes, he's able to sit there and grab her free of the grapple. I will
Just
say
breaks the
that
branches, I guess.
just rips through them, and it kind of lifts her up out of the way at the moment. I will say, you know that as a combat person, and with its aspect of successes here, in order to get there, it had to use 2 actions, or it did its mixed action. You do know that the intent of this thing is to flee at this particular moment in time. But now we go back to the regular initiative order. Carden, what would you like to do?
Shoot it.
How far
I
into
like
my
to
turn?
shoot this old woman.
No! We're not shooting old ladies!
Yes, we are.
But y'all not.
She's trying. She sent a monster after you guys.
I was literally about to say, "Oh, I'm sorry. Are we now above her in that we're not trying to kill each other?"
Yes!
I will say there is. I will say there's complication 1 as the Grendel is trying to protect her. But you may make your roll. You have an enhancement from the firearm. Do you have a specialty in firearms?
I do. It's specifically marksmanship.
So you would have 2 in regards to that.
There's also a bunch of
Enhancement.
momentum.
There is a bunch of momentum.
There is a bunch of momentum.
So make your roll, good sir.
Oh, here we go. You said I have difficulty 2?
Did I say complication 2? Or did I say 1?
I
1.
believe complication
Okay,
1.
so it's complication 1.
Okay, so I put difficulty 1 in the roller.
No, don't worry about that. We're just going to put
okay.
that on because
Alright.
you do have to overcome her defense as well. So don't worry about
Gotcha. Okay.
that. Okay.
Can I spend 3 momentum?
Yeah.
Sure, go for it.
I'd really like to shoot this old woman. I don't want to give back Space Jam.
You don't
I
have to give back
apologize.
Space Jam.
She didn't ask for Space Jam yet.
Maybe she doesn't even know. I'm
Ooh.
impressed that she likes Space Jam.
Probably like her
Okay.
grandkids or something.
I was just about to say this is like a gift from her grandkids.
No, it's something she puts on when they come over.
Hmm.
Okay.
I got Jurassic Park when I went over.
Hmm.
As you miss the gunshot, as this creature kind of covers her head and ducks as the gunshot moves above the thing. Actually, no, that would do it because you didn't put in the other enhancement. You would have 2 enhancement because you're using a gun, which has the firearms thing.
Ooh.
Oh,
So that would meet the complication. So do you want me to put the momentum back in the pool?
yeah, sure.
So we'll just do that, and that would be a success. It still ducks and is able to sit there and do that, but you see that the bullet does pass through her, Jody, in some form. As it is the Grendel's turn, the Grendel begins running. I will say that you are fast, Jody. You notice that due to this thing's physicality, it is moving exceedingly fast.
Mm-hmm.
In short, the scale that it has does affect its speed as well. You can attempt to try to catch it if you'd like to, but it would be a more difficult roll.
Can I attempt to throw something after it?
Absolutely.
Okay, I'll do that instead.
Anyone would like its goal is to run. If anyone would like to try to do one thing to it as it leaves, you absolutely can.
Yes, please.
Assuming this is happening while it's away from me, so I put ranged on it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm aiming for... Should I aim for lady or for monster? Because we haven't done much damage to the monster, really, have we?
You've done 2 damage to the monster in total.
I think I'll target
Lady. I'm gonna throw a rock. I can throw rocks too.
monster with another rock.
Go for it.
And not much.
Athletics. Plus weapons. Enhancement. 7.
Yeah. You are able to hit the lady.
Oh yeah, piercing goes for armor.
It's she doesn't have armor. It's just that he's
That's
trying
fine.
to protect it. Yeah. But...
I wondered if that would work on that. Fuck it. Another crit, let's go.
Okay. She has taken damage.
Yep.
She does not appear to be. She appears to be limp, as you are used to seeing what a limp person looks like in something's arms. Did anyone
Yeah,
else want to do it?
I've seen asleep people.
Then I make another attempt to grab it, or is it too far? Just throw something at it.
It was started by me, so
Yeah, it would be. You can make an attempt to grab it. In order to get to it, it would be a mixed action. So rather than being able to use might, I would say that I would limit you to dexterity to try to catch it. So it would be a 3 dice difference.
Or I could throw a thing at it.
Or you could throw a thing at it. There are plenty of rocks, as we've established.
I shall throw 1 rock upon it.
Go for it.
Yeah. 4
Yeah.
successes. My highest today.
Not
Yay.
quite, though. Is this thing is... We got 5.
Well,
You could
we
spend
have a lot
momentum.
of momentum.
You sure do.
3 of
Do
it.
Okay.
No, 4.
Go for it.
3 more
Excellent.
successes.
All right.
7.
Go ahead and mark that.
High five.
Yay. Sevens.
Okay. It's a solid hit. Okay.
Can I do anything special with throwing a rock?
You can attempt to, absolutely. Let me grab it real quick. For throwing attacks, because it's not ranged, it is technically different. You can attempt to blind it. You do not have enough successes for a critical hit on it.
Yeah.
You can attempt to disarm it, have him drop the lady, or you can attempt to knock it prone where it stands.
So you're saying all of these are attempts, so it would resist these?
Those two are attempts, yes.
So it will either definitely blind it or maybe knock it or drop it.
Correct.
I think the one that sounds most funny is drop, so I'll try and make her drop it.
Okay. So you have 7 successes. I'm going to make a roll for it. I'm going to use its secondary pool. Just to kind of... No, it's resisting something. It's going to use its desperation pool. It has scale on physical things. So we're going to make a roll here. You had 7 successes, 2 successes left over. You get the idea that as this thing kind of fumbles, doesn't fully drop, but those of you that are sharp-eyed enough and paying attention to it, you see that Grace is losing a lot of blood.
Oh.
Whether
Should
she
we?
survives this or not is something different, but she is losing a lot of blood.
Should we just let her go like that, or should we try to help her at least? I kind of almost feel bad. And if we help her, she kind of owes us.
But Carden, Vega, did you guys want to do one last thing before it finishes fleeing?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna take another shot.
Go for it.
Oh my god! Wait, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So no one responded to Vega saying something?
Oh,
No.
that I did not
I was
know that was
thinking.
in character.
Oh. Is anybody gonna respond?
I don't know how that would work.
We'd
I
have
would
to
also
get it
say
from her
Vega.
first.
Yeah, I would also say that Vega, you do like you would be able to recognize that if you wanted to help her, you would have to catch this thing. This
That's
thing is
true.
not going to let you do that.
I mean, we could run to her house.
I am not
Somebody
going
gotta-
back to her house.
I'm not fight. I'm not getting into any more fights with furniture today.
So, if that's the case and you guys want to move on to talking about what to do, the Grendel's going to leave. If you want to do
Yeah.
something, attempt one more thing to the Grendel, do that now. If you don't, that's fine.
I'm not gonna possibly risk being charged with old lady homicide.
That's okay. That's Carden's
Carden
job.
might.
So, are you attempting to attack the old lady or are you attempting to attack the beast?
Yeah, I'll shoot her.
Okay.
Oh my god!
She tried to kill us. All right, if this is a genuine thing that we are against, then I will not proceed. I will disregard the roll and we can move on.
I'm going to say this right now. The only person who seems to be against killing the old lady is Vega. Everyone else is on the she sent a monster out after us.
I'm ambivalent, personally.
Anyone anti-murder, speak now or forever hold your peace.
I'm mostly worried about how it'll reflect upon Casimir, but he doesn't really see any backlash right now.
Okay.
Part of Vegas thing is, would this come back to bite us in the ass?
Her leaving
I think-
will
I
also
think-
bite us in the ass.
Yeah, letting her live will also.
Yeah, I was about to
Well,
say,
I meant by getting trouble with the law.
we
Mm,
assaulted an old woman. We're in trouble with the law either way. Also, we broke into her house earlier.
Well, that's your guys' fault.
The only thing that would be the case in this particular instance would be excessive use of force. If a legal thing is something that you guys are worried about.
Well, Vega didn't do
But-
anything.
However,
But also, we can't, like, prove the monster came and attacked us, probably.
However, as you fire off one last bullet, you guys are able to. You watch as this creature, whatever it was, rushes into the darkness of Brussels, going in a direction at a speed that you have not seen a creature take.
Going around at the speed of sound.
There is no rainbow right now.
So, we should leave the park. Someone might have fired the gun.
Carden is
Yeah,
running.
Good idea. I'm following.
Yep.
That
No,
is
I-
very
different
loud.
directions. We all meet up later.
I
What?
feel like this is not Carden's first gunfight, and I don't like that.
Yatter, we don't all travel together.
Jody was already doing that. Jody just picked a direction.
I'm talking to Casimir, who said that they followed.
Okay, I don't know where you want me to go.
Wherever you think is safe, I'll text you. And then Carden keeps just bolting.
Carden runs to Casimir's bookstore. Why'd you follow me? This is my store.
Sir, I live here.
Hmm.
Carden's in Casimir's apartment. Sorry, called dibs.
Anyone who is trying to make it a little more casual rather than booking it would notice that kind of Liv is taking a look around from the distance as she did hear the gunshots.
Sorry.
Vega just shrugged her shoulders, like took Donovan's harness leash, because she at least has him leashed up, because she's not a fucking irresponsible dog owner, and just strolls on back towards her apartment.
I'm gonna run through the streets a bit to try and throw off anyone who might be following me and then go home.
I think Casimir is too shocked about everything that he'll just go straight home.
All right.
Andre would do similar to Jody and just wander around for a while, then head home.
Go check on him chillins at the orphanage.
There's at least like a couple there, I'm sure.
Not Jody.
Nope.
Well, Jody's not an orphan, to be fair.
Contrary to popular belief, Jody does have parents. They just aren't important to Jody at the moment.
I thought you were gonna say they just aren't important, period. And I was gonna be like, wow.
I mean, yeah, but also...
Lincoln Park
Background.
continues to blast in the background.
God.
Okay. Carden, we'll start with you.
Oh boy.
As you make it to safety, or at least relative safely, I'm going to ask a lot. I'm going to ask a lot for a reason. As you were tired running on stamina, you're used to doing this, which is what makes this very odd. I need you to make a stamina check at difficulty of 5.
Oh boy. Oh wow. Okay.
A stamina.
Just stand. Okay. Okay, we'll do this. Get rid of that. Stamina.
Space Jam stamina.
You sit in an alleyway, kind of leaning up, catching your breath, closing your eyes. And your sense, your hearing, the smells, even the taste of the air seems to fade away and is replaced with the fetid, humid taste of a swamp.
Ugh. So I taste swamp.
You're like currently, as you kind of close your eyes and take a moment to recover, the smells, sounds, and tastes of Brussels is replaced with that of a fetid swamp.
Oh shit, it's Auntie Ethel.
No!
Don't let it take your eye. It's not worth it.
Don't let her take your firstborn.
What would you like to do?
If I open my eyes, am I in the swamp?
Yes, you see
Oh,
trees. You see the plants of it. As you kind of take a look around, you see discolored water around you. And as you kind of take a look around, you feel the presence of something more behind you. Something large. And in your ears, and I apologize for everyone, you hear consume.
Oh man, it's
I kept it on
Dragon
because I
Daddy.
needed to hear what was going to say, but I want it known. I do regret it.
a Dragon Daddy.
Okay.
Do you not
I
like
just
those
hear the
kind of
words
voices?
"consume" in that guttural fashion.
It's less guttural, and it's more the fact that this thing is speaking from its chest, which is fucking huge.
Gotcha.
Something like that?
Arden's going to. If this is what I think it is, I hope this doesn't. I hope I'm reading the situation right. Probably not. As he hears those words, Carden's gonna look down at the gun, which is now evidence. He's gonna eat it.
Literally.
Yes.
Not figuratively, literally.
Physically eat the gun.
Yum 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 yum.
Get that iron in, boy.
Your teeth meet the metal, and you expect it to be hard and cold and ache against it. But it gives. Not unlike bubblegum, actually. It's a little chewy, but it gives. You expect a gunmetal
Like a
taste to it. You expect the fact that this has been recently discharged to have that sulfuric burning taste to it. But it doesn't. It has an interesting flavor. Memory. The aspect of the heart-pounding, adrenaline-filling aspect of violence. The aspect of protection. A lot of the things that you've used this for. And a part of you that's always been a little bit hungry is filled. And as that part is filled, your eyes seem to flash as you are pulled back.
Oh.
You are huge. You are far bigger than anything you've seen from this perspective. And before you, you see a man wielding a sword and a shield with no armor. And as you breathe out in this instance, this fetid, corrupting force, he stands unharmed. And you flash back, and you know in your heart of hearts there's something about you that would be fulfilled in maybe not consuming, but getting that sword.
Carden looks down at his hands, as I imagine he's like now sitting in an alleyway with the bits of metal just at his feet.
There is no metal left.
Oh, I ate everything. Cool. More.
In the next 2 weeks, we will elevate you to dragon status.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
You were hungry.
Hungry.
Oh, I'm about to get
Dragon.
very hungry.
Yeah.
You were the hungriest, Durgan.
Andre,
Ah.
you make it back to the orphanage, and there's a figure standing outside. And the first noticeable thing about this figure is this figure cuts an impressive stature, almost more so than Andre, which is exceptionally impressive.
Andre will walk up to him, blink for a few moments, and say, "Are you my long-lost brother?"
You know, you could say that. I probably use a different term there, but definitely a kindred spirit here. You mind if I take you out for a walk for a little bit?
Sure.
Alright. So, sorry about a lot of the mysteriously showing up and whatnot. Do I give
Already a
you...
better meeting than the last one.
Do I give you a civilian name, or do I give you... Fuck it. It's time to cut the shady things, in my opinion. Besides, that's more suited for other people. He holds out a hand. Nice to meet you. You'd probably know at least a version of me better as Atlas.
Andre will nod his head, shaking back, saying, my name's Andre. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. It is a strong handshake.
There is a complete lack of comprehension on Andre's face for the name Atlas.
Oh. That's right. Okay. That makes sense. Okay. I know that some names are common. You familiar with the Greek guy holding up the sky?
I think I heard of that story, yeah.
Yeah,
Apes and golden apples?
Exactly. After tricking Heracles into holding up the sky for a little bit.
Yeah, I saw the kids' cartoon. 17 times. There's just like a momentary, flash of pain in his eyes.
This guy does not look like that Atlas at all. He has same basic idea. The cartoon takes some beats with it, but yeah. How you doing? How you feeling? You doing all right?
Could be better. He looks at the bruises that he got from the Grendel.
Ooh, yeah, okay. About that, as things kind of taking a turn for a little bit of a darker angle here. Well, would you like to have a little bit more power in protecting yourself and your friends?
What's the cost?
That is a harder to answer question than you might believe. Are you a sit down for coffee kind of guy, or are you a workout and chat kind of guy? I prefer the second, personally.
I can do either.
Alright, excellent.
I'll take you to my gym.
Oh no, don't worry about that. As you guys take a step, and it's almost as if you are shunted into, like, a top-of-the-line gym. A space between, where it's just workout equipment on workout equipment, pristine, perfectly clean type of thing along those lines. I might take you up on that later, but I figure some privacy might do us a little bit better. So, go ahead and make for me an athletics physical check as you guys kind of do some workouts here. See how impressed Atlas is.
5 successes.
5 successes is pretty impressive. He's kind of spots you. He does ask you to spot him occasionally, but you kind of get the idea that there's nothing, like, he could lift the entire equipment and it'd be fine.
Safety.
Yeah. So here's the Heracles had a lot of stories and things told about him. People near him got pulled up in those stories, might have gotten hurt. Things went after him, things along those lines. It's I'm not the thinker, I'm not the talker. I'm one of the strong guys. So this is kind of difficult to explain, but that's kind of generally how it goes. If you take this, you do not have to. You can keep going on as you were, dealing with the things as you have done. But if you take this step, that is something that can happen. And I need you to recognize that like, there will be more challenges. Especially maybe from some of my cousins, because they don't exactly like... We have roles in regards to things sometimes, and they don't like when people go against those roles, necessarily. But they're still family, and they'll still prioritize you over others, so... He kind of shrugs a little bit.
Andre will have got a good measure of the man through their workout session. Will look to the ceiling for a bit, then nod his head.
Go ahead, if you want to get a good measure of him, and roll a mental empathy or integrity check.
Yeah, that's why I can't find it. That's what I want. 2 successes.
He seems pretty honest.
Andre will offer him another hand to shake and say, "Alright, I'll go down this road with you."
Alright, that's what I like to hear. After shaking your hand, he gives you a hard pat on the shoulder. Carden, I also should tell you this as well. Your guys' injuries are healed. Robo-Pirate, in the next 2 weeks, I will get together with you and we'll upgrade you to hero.
Thank gods.
No, not in your case.
Don't let Grace hear you say that.
Thank Dragon Daddy.
Sure. Okay. But yeah. You guys finish your workout. He just like sits there and just by all means sitting there going up for it. By the time that you guys do kind of finish up though, it is getting, for you guys in particular, it is getting close to morning. But you feel well rested and energized. It's kind of like that runner, it's not the runner's high, it's that energetic feeling after a good workout to the extreme. It's, you have never felt as energized as this ever, even when you were at the peak of your age and physicality. It's kind of like a constant adrenaline high, but without the downfalls, as there are physical changes that have happened to your body.
Oh no, have I got bigger?
You have not gotten bigger. In short, your blood is mildly Icarus, things along those lines.
Oh.
Mild.
I will go over some of this. You are not a demigod. That gets very, very dangerous with that. But you are a hero.
No shiny golden blood.
Yet.
It's very, like, if he were to get cut, it is not the same red as if a person would get cut. It is a very shiny red to it type of thing. A very colorful aspect.
Yep. Time for no more blood donations.
We'll go with Jody next.
Oh
Jody,
boy, that's me.
That's you.
As you're walking back to your apartment,
Yep.
there is a figure, a little bit around your size, actually, all things considered, who bumps into you, which you know is definitely intentional, given the lack of aspects there. What sort of handheld devices does Jody have? Like hand-sized devices?
Definitely a phone.
Okay.
I don't know if they carry much else with them, like.
I didn't know if they carried a
technology-wise.
wallet or anything like that.
At this point, they probably just have loose money in their pockets.
Okay.
Because the wallet is bigger and easier to steal everything at once.
Nah, he's just gonna take one thing.
Hmm.
He's just gonna take the phone.
Joe just sighs really loudly and goes, okay, what do you want?
He kind of turns. He's about, I'd say, 10 feet away.
Hmm.
I just holds up the phone. Just staring at you from underneath like a wide brimmed hat.
Do you want me to, like, chase you or something? Because I've had a very long day and I'm about to pass out.
Take it back.
Okay, I'll chase after him. Just immediately, all of the pretend tiredness gone.
Go ahead and roll a dexterity athletics check. And then go ahead and, or a physical athletics check, I'll say.
Can I add my climbing to, like, climb over things to get to him faster?
Absolutely.
Okay. 5 successes.
Not bad.
All right.
Nyum.
So he does kind of get backwards on the back foot a little bit, and you know that as you kind of approach him, it's more that he's keeping things at a light pace. With
Yeah.
5 successes, you can tell that he's trying not to get too far away from you. This is more for a defensive-related check in regards to it, but I want you to make a close combat roll anyway.
If it's defensive, I will use my composure in close combat.
Go for it.
I'm not using any improvised weapons right now. None.
Okay.
Fail miserably.
It's strange. It's almost like he's toying with you. It's frustrating. And I like as you're close enough now, you kind of do see that he's kind of got like the mutton chops in regards to it. And he's got that shit-eating grin. But no matter what you do, as you are next to him, and
Jody
like,
does
things are
start
moving-
yelling insults, calling his mutton chops dumb and stuff like that.
Oh, come
was
on, you gotta
this
get
time.
more creative than that.
Ah,
I got attacked by a fucking fridge today. This is the best I've got.
No, it's not. We know you got better than that. Come on, go ahead and make another one if you'd like. You can make it more offensive. It doesn't
I'm
necessarily
gonna
need to be
make it
composure if you'd
manipulation
like.
this time.
Go for it.
5. I'm gonna feint
Much
him.
better.
I'm gonna throw like the dumbest, shittest insult I possibly can.
You kind of get to a point with 5 successes in this instance.
it's like one
Jody's-
of those infant monkeys that writes shitty poetry.
I don't know he's a monkey yet.
Is Jody trained, or is Jody more of a scrapper Street Fighter type of
Scrappy,
person?
very much.
Okay. So as you kind of sit there and get to the swinging things, it's stuff that sat there and worked for you in the past.
Hmm.
With 5 successes, something that you notice is he's dodging, but the way that he's dodging is he's kind of like pushing your arm in the right point. Like he's teaching you how to fight as you're fighting.
Yeah, Jody's got the biggest grin on their face as this is happening.
Mm-hmm. And this goes on for quite a little while, and he goes, "Yeah, I think you can do it." And he
Do
kind of
what?
just stops. Just kind of like the stance ends. He hands you back your phone, and he takes off his hat to reveal kind of like the golden colored short cropped hair of the Monkey Kings in Wukong. Yes.
Okay, now you're taking the hat off. It does act. The mutton do suit your hair.
Yeah, I don't like to wear this, but again, kind of got to keep things a little bit low key, all things considered. What's the monkey guide's name again? I don't remember.
Leo.
How's Leo been treating you?
All right.
Excellent. Hi there. I am Sun Wukong, Great Sage, equal to heaven, the immortal fighting Buddha, and just starts going through all of his titles. I don't know if you've heard of me. You may have heard, or
I might have heard a couple of those.
yeah. Even if you're not familiar, have you watched like Dragon Ball Z? Have you watched all that stuff based on me?
Yeah, you're Goku.
Yeah. Well, Goku's more me, but yes.
Yeah.
So you got into a scrap today, huh?
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
Kill the fridge.
I heard you got into another one too. Big old monster beast.
Yeah, some old lady sicked it on us, but we're not dead, so.
Yeah. They tend to do that. Old ladies in general. No, I'm kidding. Some old ladies do, at least. So. I'm not going to beat around the bush. That's more for the other guys. I'm pretty certain a couple of your friends might be getting the same type of spiel here.
You talking to them too?
I'm not, no. But, you know...
Oh, that's a shame. It'd be really funny if Cassie met you.
Oh, I mean, we could stop by afterwards if you'd like. I got time. But,
Nah, he's probably on a bed.
That's fair. The general aspect here about this is we can get you so that way you can punch a little faster, do a little harder, to get a little bit more abilities under you if you'd like. Or you could say as you are. You're pretty good.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Alright, excellent. Gosh, I love these guys so much. Alright, cool. We'll go ahead and get you set up and kitted out then, if you'd like. All right. You got a place to crash? Like, I did not. I just had to get out of the mountain.
If we're sneaky, we can get into my room at my parents' place.
Oh, trust me. It'll be like I'm almost not. It'll be like I'm not even there.
Cool.
If he does end up sleeping, he is the loudest fucking snorer at this particular moment in time.
That's fine.
But yeah, you guys are able to sit there and you go forward with Sun Wukong. I'm not gonna make a spiel about it. Over the next 2 weeks, we'll elevate you. I'm sure that you've got your stuff already planned out anyway.
I have several things I know I want.
Okay. Because I know that Nether wanted to sit there and talk to one of them, we're going to go to Vega next.
Okay.
As you reach your place, do you do your work out of your place?
I do some of it in my place, but I have my own little shop. That's like it's kind of similar to Kaz's. Like my shop is probably like attached to my apartment somewhere.
Okay.
Or it's part of my apartment, but it's like I can still be like there's a door to access it separately.
Gotcha.
If that makes sense.
So, you kind of go through the main space of the shop just for the ease of access. And in the chair that you normally sit in, you see a hooded feminine figure.
I'm sorry, shop hours were, did you not see him on the door? I don't even know how you got in here. Donovan, did you leave a key above the mat again?
As you asked for Donovan, Donovan has just simply stepped aside into the other room.
Oh, come on, dude.
Would you like to have a seat, Vega?
I swear, if you're one of Grace's friends, I'm gonna.
Oh, no. I'm relatively sure this Grace despises me with all of her being.
Well, I mean, I'm not happy that, like, you know, she got shot at, but I'm still not happy with her. So, sure, I'll sit down. Just, we've had a day. Let's be nice. Let's be chill. Let's be cool.
It'll be
And she sits
fine.
down.
And she sits down. What you see is kind of... You're not on the other side of this table that often, type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But you do see that she's kind of going through almost the exact aspect that you kind of do. It's an interesting mirror and an interesting parallel type of thing. And she kind of draws cards and puts some tarot in front of you. I do not know tarot, so I'm not going to tell you what card she pulls, but I'm going to tell you what she says.
Okay.
The card that represents the past, some minor conflict, at least in the grand scheme of things. Are you physically well? Seems as though it was a rough battle.
I mean, I think I'm doing pretty okay. I didn't get scratched up. I mean, I can't say for the others. Two of them fought a fridge. That's surprising. One, I think she still had spaghetti on her.
Interesting. She kind of puts over the present. She goes, possibly a guiding hand, or at least somebody who can take a look at things. Are you happy with this role in this group?
Yeah.
The calm head.
I mean, yeah, I think I am. I mean, it seems like it's the role that works best considering how many hotheads we got, especially with that one who made a conspiracy board that I'm really worried about him, and then we got the youngster, and then the really cute one that gets embarrassed easy. And
Careful
she
with
just
that one. Not a warning, but more... I don't think that his creator is exactly possessive, but there's a lot in common between the two of us, at least.
You mean his parents?
You know, that is not an inaccurate term in this particular case.
Huh.
She turns the last card, the card that represents the future, and it's blank. There's no face on it.
Is this your own deck? Because this ain't my
Yes.
deck. Oh. What deck is this? I've never seen this kind of deck used. I actually have never seen it in a shop.
It's very old. It's more to show aspects here about the... It's a way of me to guide kind of where this conversation goes and how to phrase things a little bit better and a little bit more understanding for us to meet on a more even field here. As she's kind of explaining this, and you have a moment to take a look around, you notice you're not in your apartment anymore. You are at an aspect of crossroads. You are at the middle of a T intersection. Around you is nothing but stars.
Are we in space?
Not exactly. That would be the easiest way to explain it, but were we in space, you'd be dead.
Huh. Are we above space?
More sighted. I can take my time to explain some of these things to you, but the reason why this is blank and it's because you have two very different futures, if you'd like. The aspects of being touched or chosen by divinity has been explained to you at this point. I know you've paid attention to that and looked into it a little bit yourself. Have you figured out who I am yet?
I have a bit of an inkling. I mean, at least I know you have the touch of the divine.
A little bit more than a touch, my dear. I am Hecate. Pleasure to meet you. And she holds out a hand across the table for you to shake.
And she will actually just take hold of the hand and bow her head. Well, thank you for your guidance over all these years, as you know that I reached out to you in my daily meditations and thoughts.
Mm-hmm. You have a choice. We can continue this conversation, and I can tell you exactly what this may entail in getting further along in the aspect of divinity. Or you can live as you were.
Would anything change if I chose not to follow this path?
If you chose not to step forward into it, you would be able to live as you were in regards to it. Your friends might, some of them at least. I'm unsure. My focus is on you at the moment. You may not be able to continue with them as they continue to fight or defend against larger foes, so to speak, more powerful foes.
Well, that's not good. Kind of need somebody to kind of keep their, pardon my language, keep their ship together.
That is entirely up to you.
Wait. She points over to where, Donovan would have been in the other room. Did he know about this the whole time?
Yes.
She turns her head even though he can't see her. You bitch!
No, he's male.
You bastard!
It's
Wait, did
not
she say
his.
that herself?
Yes, she said that herself.
I
It
love
was
her.
not his place to tell you.
That's fair. But still, I'm not. It's not an angry. It's more of like a playful. I promise. I promise. I adore him. Wait, would I lose him if I said I said I just wanted to continue as things were?
No.
Because oh my god. I mean, like, it's not that I'm really conflicted. I was just curious if there would be setbacks for myself. I
You
mean,
would
like,
live as you are.
and what happens if I do take this on?
You would gain more power, but in gaining more power, you would be more tied to the whims of fate and whatever that might say. You'd still have much agency over it. There is a point where you can stop again, should you so choose. But as of now, you would feel its pull, and its pull would be a reminder, not urgent, if that makes sense.
Well, as I've learned, the whims of fate is something that all are pulled to, and I think that none should try to fight against. So, if fate is
It's
trying.
the two things in regards to it is you hear the capital F that she's saying in regards to the word fate.
Mm-hmm.
Like the aspect from like the readings or the dream interpretations that you do, yeah, people can sit there and do that, but it's general. As she kind of reiterates, there is a difference in regards to it. There are many who spit in the eyes of fate, or who try to subvert it, or there are even those, I believe your friend Carden might be, to a point, immune to it.
I see.
But this is stronger. It is not a light thing. It is tying yourself closer to it as it ties itself closer to you. This would be the aspects of the repeating stories that you've seen throughout history, the parallels between demigod journeys in regards to going to underworlds or dealing with massive monsters, people close to them dying, them finding love that lasts through the ages, a nemesis that wants to tear them down and stops at nothing, even when the gulf between them is impassable. There are many layers to this, but I do need a decision soon. As she points and pushes the card towards you.
I would like. I would let you like to envision or like describe it however you would best describe it, but she'll take the blank card, and as she flips it over, or she'll pause for a minute contemplating, and she'll slowly flip it over, and however you want to envision it, it would be her way of saying like, yes, she'll take that on.
The aspect in regards to it that you can see before you is you see an image of a woman in a robe that's not unlike a thematic choice for the Theoi. And beneath this, it's not a known card. Beneath this is kind of the aspect of masses that look to her for guidance, for hells here. She seems unadored and simple at this moment, but it is kind of a step that people look specifically to her rather than running across her as the moment. As she nods, you are back in your apartment at your table, and she is gone. The rest of the deck is gone, but the card is in your hand. In short, because I don't know what you're going to take, as you fill out the things when we get to point of hero, you can come back and describe the card later as it is the person that you will be.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Casimir.
Yeah.
As you approach, it's not quite midnight as you get back to the Midnight Nook. And as you step in, I have a question. Which one of the three would you like to see for your visitation?
Probably Zoria Olulochnaya.
As you step into the Midnight Nook, you see a lovely young lady. I believe she would look akin to her sisters, but I'm going to change it around a little bit.
Okay.
She has dark hair with kind of white highlights here and there. She's wearing a sheer kind of... It's not see-through, but it is a very thin nightgown type of thing. And she looks sleepy, as if she kind of has the sleep left in her eyes. And she goes, Casimir, I heard you wanted to speak to me. It's good. I wish to speak to you as well.
I decline my head. A clear sign of reverence.
It's fine. So we don't need to do circumstance here at the moment. Please speak freely.
Things are happening, and I am very worried for myself, for my residents, for... Thanks for a moment. My friends as well.
As these things tend to do in this world.
I've not encountered such hardship in... well... And his eyes look over at her.
As you are quite young.
I was thinking that, yes. There are gaps that I have seen, or at least the outlines of them. You've made me very well, haven't you not?
I did my best. It is sometimes tough when you haven't done such things in a while, but...
I take it modern technology has been proven...
frustrating.
Yes.
In many ways. More than you can imagine, really.
I find...
Would you like to know
moment. And he walks towards the back of the shop. Actually, like, would you like to come upstairs?
Absolutely. And she follows you upstairs.
We get a little bit more comfortable in the small living room that Casimir has. And he reaches for a small framed picture. This one was what did it. There's a picture of him smiling in front of the Tower of Pisa.
Yes, it would do that.
I have found this picture dozens of times on the internet. Well, without me, of course, but the same. I thought it was coincidence at first, but it came up more and more.
Would you like to know other aspects that make technology frustrating for us? I'm more than happy to tell you this at this point.
I would, yes.
Do you want to know why we can't walk among you as we once did? The strings of fate wrap tightly around us as we get more and more powers. The stronger that we get, the more that fate... What's the word I'm looking for? The more that fate squeezes around us. For example, and it's not that I wouldn't, but should I step outside and people recognize me in my fullness for what I am, and I give things to the needy, not that it is a bad thing to do so, I would become known as a generous god. And it's not a problem. But sometimes there are those who would make us out to be worse than we are, and they are quite cunning. I believe you have faced one of them today.
I believe so, yes. Woman came in today in my shop. Very direct with questions.
I believe she may have believed that she was working on a time crunch. Or fate was pushing her a certain direction.
You seem to
or
be very
the storyteller wanted to get you to hero much faster than it was going. One of the two.
Perhaps.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Now, part of the reason why I bring that up is there will be more trials going ahead. And I have to ask you, do you want to face these trials head on? Or with your skills, but with more power behind them, knowing what eventually awaits you with fate? Or do you want to stay as you are and live a full human life? Either is fine.
I have a specific question in regards to
By
these
all-
options.
By all means, ask away.
Because am I real?
You're as real as anyone else. Have you heard stories of other individuals that are like you? I know those... They will never shut up about it, I tell you. Those Theoi, they tell the stories about, like, Galatea. Is she not real?
I have not met her, so I cannot say for certain.
Well, that's because she died a long time ago.
That's what they say.
She's real. There are people that tell stories about me. You and the friends are the only ones that don't make me a hypothesis, that don't sit there and take a look at me as a theoretical thing. Am I not real? Are only my sisters the ones that are out there? Because they are more apparent?
It is not the act of being so much. Casimir would undo his coat and the attack from that monster had significantly injured him.
Mhm.
And as he shows like part of the wound that he sustained, there's blood, there is wounded tissue. But he puts a finger through it, and it's faint, but there's this stardust that
It
comes
hurts.
off of it. Yeah.
It does hurt to do that.
Hold up my finger, showing that dust. This is why I'm worried that I am not real.
So you are a little bit further along, or a little bit more accurate when someone says that we're all made of stardust. Does...
One wishes to make an apple pie from scratch.
Sure. But there are many types of creatures out there. Just because they have a little bit of something different about them, again, does that make them any less real? I understand that making you with a full history might lead to some of these questions and some of these concerns. I'm not saying that this is a poor choice here. I am merely saying that the aspect, as we're looking here for it, is there are many ways that creatures in this world are created, or how they live, or how they are made. But just because they are a little bit younger, made in a full flesh body, and she kind of gestures towards you, doesn't make them any less real than anyone else. They are dryads that bleed sap. They are nymphs that bleed water. I don't know what the Druagard bleed. I have not yet had a chance to meet one. There are many things out there.
Just promise me I will not have my nose grow whenever I lie.
Well, if I wanted to do that, I would have given you that at the beginning. I wouldn't have waited this long.
That is a relief.
Well, no, you are a being. You are... While I appreciate the things that you'll do for me and for the friends, you are your own person. You could quit working here tomorrow. There's nothing that I could do about that.
Thinks about it for a moment.
Kind of like comes forward and pats you on the back a little bit. I know sometimes subterfuge is hard to get around. It's hard to trust somebody afterwards. But I think that it would have been... I genuinely do believe that it is better for you, or would have been better for you, to have come to this conclusion and live your life so far as knowing or believing that you are a person with your own aspects rather than created by me for a purpose.
I am not created for a purpose?
No more than anyone else is created. If I wanted to have something for a purpose, and for the first time that I've actually done this in regards to it, you see as if behind her a copy with a pixie cut instead of the longer hair in kind of like dark clothing type of thing comes forward, a little bit gothic, and stands, goes, I could have just done this, had them take care of it, and then moved on with my life.
That is uncanny.
Very much so. We normally don't do this in front of people.
Hmm.
But you want to know what else is uncanny? And she kind of reaches out and touches it, and you kind of see as this person willingly, but just kind of slides back into the Midnight Star.
Well, it is an awesome power. I
It's what
cannot
we have
say
to
that
do.
it puts me at ease.
Well, trust me, I cannot do that with you. You are more than that. But I do need an answer on what you want to do, so if you have any other questions, please, by all means, ask.
Well, not so much a question. But I suppose I'll have to reintroduce myself to a lot of people.
Only if you want to.
Ah,
What are you going to do? I am Casimir, created of Zoria Night. Fuck! I was close. Damn it!
Polunochnaya.
We appreciate you for trying.
We do
I'll
appreciate
get it.
We'll figure this out. I spoke with Grosha as if we had gone way back. Same with Sasha. I wonder if I nudge and tug at their memories, if they will forget or if they will remember how little they know.
Is that something that you want to address?
Well, you keep saying that I am real. I would like my relationships to be the same. And I believe I have that with the people that I've been running around Brussels for the last few days. Albeit superficial so far.
Most of you have much in common. You'll see the next time you meet.
I have no doubt that was something that was clear to me the moment that the Huldra showed up. She mentioned that the people chasing her were hunting those touched by the divine. I had my doubts beforehand already. You don't just meet and be taught by someone that is revered as the Midnight Star.
No. You can. You just might have to prove yourself by... And she kind of looks sheepish towards the image. By being a member of good standing in an organization devoted to her. Or you prove yourself through other means in certain cases.
Having an enclave in the Tri-Stand Kingdom will also do that.
That's where it's safe for us to be. Faith is not as strong in places that aren't here. More so than Brussels, like the full world, just to be clear. Brussels is just where things are happening right now. She kind of smirks at that. Yeah, Brussels and New Orleans, but that's a different story.
Curious. I would like to know that story someday. But to your question, the one you came to ask. I do not think sitting here and doing nothing will be beneficial to myself, to you, to my friends, to
Do not do it
defense.
for me. Do it for yourself and for those you care about. Do not do it for me. I can take care of myself, my good child.
I understand, but I cannot take you out of the equation.
No, that's fair. But if we're talking about things in existence and things about being real, then I need you to take this step for you, not for me.
I take this step for
I will sit
everything.
here all night. I will sleep in your apartment. Do not tempt me.
I will take this step for everything that I will want to protect.
I'll accept it. She holds her arms out for a hug.
And Casimir carefully gets up from the couch. Yeah. And hugs her like a child hugs their mother.
It's a good hug. While it is a hug that is warm in regards to the feeling, temperature-wise, oddly a bit cold.
It is not uncomfortable. I am familiar with the chill of night.
And as you guys go forward in your different things, full of an energy that you guys cannot identify, as a new aspect of divinity pumps through your veins, I will get together with each of you, either all together or one at a time, or however you guys want to handle it. But that is visitations, and at least for now, the Deicide Compact dealt with. I have been the storyteller for the evening, Alvarance, and with me I have had Jody, the Scion of Sun Wukong, being played by Keistrith.
Did it? I killed the fridge.
You did kill the fridge.
Congratulations.
Playing Vega, Scion of Hecate, I have had Machinio.
Sorry, my mic was off. Donovan has some explaining to do.
Playing Casimir, Scion of Zoria, I have had the Nether.
I'm a real boy!
Oh my god.
Playing Andre, Scion of Atlas, I've had Robo Pirate.
I was worrying. It just suddenly started echoing the laughter.
That's because she's laughing and her door's open, so you can catch it from me and from Ghost. And playing Carden, heir of Terran Tassio the Dragon, I have had Red Ghost.
Nothing is safe. Everything will be eaten eventually. Nowhere anything can hide.
And also guest stars Baloo and Delilah.
Yeah.
They're both
We'll
on my
catch
head.
you guys
Oh.
next time. We'll catch you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye, meow.
Bye-bye, meow.
Bye bye, meow.
And that is that for this game. Thank you all so much for hanging out and being here. And thank you for putting on the cat ears just for the moment. We are now lifted from the origin tier to the hero tier which means we get a little bit more divine. I am so glad that you are all enjoying this. Thank you so much, Domkunst and Sir Chunks and Sunflare and Averdal and Gamesy and Fludis here as well. I saw that Kore was here as well in chat. Raisin was in chat for a bit. Thank you all for hanging out. Even if you're not in chat, that's just the way I can, see you. But everyone that has been here, whether you've been chatting or lurking, we appreciate all of your presences. Still love that the captions generally turn Sunflare's name into Sunflower. Yeah, Sunflare is less of a common thing. Let's see. What should we do for a raid? Any suggestions? Also see someone doing a charity stream. Red Claw doing a charity stream. Let me see what that is up. What is up with it? Currently, advertisements. But for people who are still here and are curious about what's next for Scion, so Scion starts out with the Origin tier. Then from Origin we have Hero, then Demigod, and I believe book number 4 is just straight up gods. And that's when you need to deal with stuff that are like world threatening. So yeah, it's going to be exciting. But now we're just heroes, and that means we have to deal with bigger things than just people upsetty spaghetti and throwing spaghetti. Is going to be a little bit more dangerous. But I think going to Red Claw for a they are playing, I believe it is I leave Yermungandr. Yermy Wormy will be fine. Also, I have another idea for a nickname for Yermy. And that would be Yeromika. Instead of angry fridges, you upgrade to refrigerated sea containers. Possibly, yes. So, let me get this raid set up. Red Claw is also a VTuber. He's a T-Rex nature deity VTuber and king of the dinosaurs. And let's see. Rules: be respectful and kind, be comfy. No promoting, yes, no promoting or advertising, no spamming, no RPing, no spoilers, no slur, hate speech, or discriminatory language. Have a fun time! So. If Red Claw allows raids, I don't know if that is a thing. I'll just start it up and we'll see how that works. In the meantime, I hope to stream tomorrow. Friends for dinner, yay! Red Claw is not playing Pokemon Infinite Fusion, but that might be a bot problem. Okay, the raid is going through, which means I have been Nether, I am Nether, and I will be Nether for a while. Thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of your lovely unseen faces due to the nature of the internet. And I hope to see you tomorrow. If not, I hope to see you on Monday. Bye.